If I can give you one piece of advice today and take it into your soul and really heed this, it's don't listen to the advice of that person down the park or your neighbour who tells you to do X, Y, Z with your dog. For example, recently I've been working with a client whose dog barks excessively, and their neighbour had told them to try using a citronella collar. They told them to try shaking a bottle with pasta, dried pasta in it. They told her to shout at the dog, to go out and shout at the dog through the camera. What else had they tried? Using a spray on the dog when the dog barked. And all of those things are terribly, terribly outdated and harmful, because when a dog is excessively barking, they're excessively barking for a reason. That's often boredom, or it can be that they're very stressed, or that they're a bit over aroused for some reason. Maybe they have been hyped up loads but then not been given anything to help them calm down. Maybe they're in pain. Maybe it's being reinforced. There's loads of reasons why a dog barks, and all of them are not an excuse for punishment. So if, for example, your dog is barking and it might be stress, you rattle in a tin or spraying water on them, although you're not physically hurting them, you are scaring them. You're shocking them in that moment and stopping them from what they're doing, but you're not changing the reason why your dog is barking in the first place. So if your dog is barking because they're stressed, you do that, which then adds more stress into your dog's system. So then because they're more stressed, they bark more, and then you get more and more angry, and you use more and more these kind of ridiculous tools that people down the park or your neighbours told you, and it goes on and on and on. Meanwhile, neither you nor your dog are happy, or your neighbours probably. So instead of doing that, try this. Your dog barks at something outside. The moment they notice that thing outside, I want you to just go, yes, and immediately drop a treat, a high value reward. You're not encouraging them to bark. You're not reinforcing the barking, because they're not barking for food. They're barking because something's worrying them outside. So if you condition that when they notice that thing outside, even if they're barking, even if they're foaming at the mouth, I want you to still say yes and just drop a treat. Because soon that thing that's worrying your dog outside will become like the ice cream van is to a child. They'll see them or hear them and think, oh, treat. Try that. Let me know how you get on.